everyone from Lancaster Finds. It is a Monday morning and I am getting ready to ship out my items that sold over the last Sunday night auction. And I do ship out daily, but usually Mondays are a little bit more items that have sold over the weekend. So a lot of people who, when they find out that I buy vintage items and sell them on eBay, it's how do you ship them? And most people say, especially, how do you ship vintage ornaments and not have them break? It does help that they're in these boxes, but I will quickly show you how I ship out these ornaments. But first I'm going to show you what sold over the weekend. These old plastic window candles, a nice Santa tin, and then some china. So a lot of people say, oh, china never sells, but this sold to a person in New York that's trying to complete a whole set. And I bought the entire set at a garage sale. So the only problem with china is you need to store it for a while because it does not sell quickly. This Christmas stuff usually sells pretty quickly. I sold these two angels, and I have a bunch of things I already packed up for shipping. There were some uranium glass plates and some other items. My ornament lots have been doing really well. There's two lots are going all the way to France. So I had quite a lot of communication with that buyer, and we got that all settled, and that's going all the way to France. There's some really great wooden musical instrument ornaments, some icicles, and this great little folk art bird. But the tinsel icicles, there's like 7 boxes there. So that is everything that's going out today. And let me quickly show you how I wrap up these ornaments. So the first step I do is I take off the lid and I just shake back and forth, and you see how some of those are moving and others are not. So they need more tissue to hold them in there so that they won't move. So I have tissue here, and what I do is I just break off a piece and surround the ornament with it. Well, let me put that in there and show you what it does. So I just take the ornament out and I make sure there's plenty of tissue stuffing so that when it's in there, it no longer moves around. So I have to repeat that for all the ornaments. And as I get going with a lot of my ornament boxes, I do this. The reason I don't do it ahead of time is the ornaments show better when there's not as much tissue. So when you add the tissue, sometimes it hides, how the ornament looks. So I don't always do that right away when I'm doing them for my photos. So I will get that set, and then I'll show you what else. So now I've done all 6, and we can see that they're not moving around at all anymore in the box when you jiggle it. So I'm going to add some bubble wrap to the top. So I cut a piece of bubble wrap to fit the box, because if you go over the edge on some boxes, it can really stretch out the box and break the corners. So you want to just put it right to the edge, push that down, and then you'll notice that this is kind of a hazard area. So I will cover that with cardboard and then wrap the whole box in bubble wrap. Let me show you. So I take a scrap piece of cardboard and I fold it over the top, and then I will take the bigger bubble wrap and wrap this around and then tape it, and then I will put it in the box with both cushioning underneath and on top. So let me show you the box. So I do buy boxes that fit the ornaments perfectly, and I just put a crumpled up piece of paper, you can use newspaper, whatever you have, in the bottom, and then I put the box in, and then I will cover it with another piece of paper on top, and then I fold it up and post it. So it has at least 2 inches on the top and 2 inches on the bottom, so that if anything hits the box, I don't really worry about having too much leeway on the edges, because that's not really where the ornaments get hit. It's more the top and the bottom that you have to worry about. And then of course I put in my thank you for your purchase, and with all of my information on it. Also for the buyer to follow along with my business if they like, and also to encourage them to leave feedback. So that is how I ship out my things, and these will all go out today. When I'm packing up my ornament lots that I sell, these are 4 little kitten ornaments. I'll show the listing here. I pack up each individual one in tissue paper. These are resin, and believe it or not, they can be a lot more fragile than the glass. I have actually had resin items break more often. And so I do wrap these up individually, and then I put cushioning in the bottom of the box. So in the form of, this is just an old catalog. I'll just crunch up a piece of paper, put it in the bottom of the box, and then I arrange these and try not get them so they're touching. So I arrange them kind of around that paper. And then I, again, put my thank you card in there, seal them up, and send them out.
So hopefully that helps answer how I ship all my ornaments. And you can check out my Facebook page, my Instagram, and you can also shop on eBay. My store will be in the link in the description below. And thank you so much for watching, and please like, comment, or share this video and subscribe to my channel.